smile is my pose, but the pain still shows. You know the way I feel, but I won't take anymore. I can't keep holding on. You know I can't keep holding on. I don't want to be in the dark anymore. The way you act is wrong. Am I wasting my time? Is this only a game of waiting far too long? I can't keep holding on. You know I can't keep holding on. You know the way I feel, but I won't take anymore. I can't keep holding on. Conversations with your friends, and they told me lots of things I never knew. Seems the hopes I had were all in vain, because your love faded faster than it grew. You know the way I feel, but I won't take anymore. I can't keep holding on. You know I can't keep holding on. Holding on, holding on. I can't keep holding on. Holding on, holding on. I can't keep holding on. Holding on, holding on. I can't keep holding on. Holding on, holding on. I can't keep holding on. You know the way I feel, but I won't take anymore. I can't keep holding on.
Hi, this is Reese Manigan, and please join me for Reese's Friday Night In between 6 and 8 p.m. on Set Close Sounds. I'll be bringing you the best music, movie reviews and topics to start your epic weekend. You can like my Facebook page, Reese Friday Night In, and you can also follow me on Twitter at @rmanigan. Then join me on Friday nights between 6 and 8 p.m. on Set Close Sounds.
Yeah, just before the break there, we had Second Image, and what a track that was, Georgie. We nearly jigged around the studio to that one, didn't we? And during the break, you were telling us about talent shows. You must tell the listeners all about your exploits on the TV. Please do.
Well, we couldn't get any TV for the longest time when we were first starting, and so what we did, there was a talent show called the Freddie Starr Showcase. Now, a lot of the youngsters won't know who Freddie Starr is, but at that time it was a big deal. It was Freddie Starr, Morecambe and Wide, Rod Hull and Emu. They were all big deal on TV. And we found out that they didn't mind if you had a record deal as long as you hadn't had a top 30 hit or been on Top of the Pops.
Right.
So we thought, okay, we can't get any TV. Let's go on this show. And this is a national show. It was filmed in Harrogate. We've never been to Harrogate before.
Happiest
Yorkshire.
place in the UK, I believe.
Is it?
I think so.
I thought it was Milton Keynes.
Oh, well, that too.
And we went there and we did the show and we got into the next heat. We said, "That's good, that's a couple of TV spots now. We can show this to other people." Then we went and won it.
Yay!
Oh, you just came in, you grabbed, you saw, you conquered.
Yes,
and
they
you
haven't
went.
seen anything like us, and we we just so enthusiastic to be on TV. And then from then we had a host of TV shows follow: Saturday Superstore, Rod Hullany, Lenny Henry Show, Black on Black.
Did you do Tiswas?
No, we did.
Oh, I love Tiswas.
We did. Tiswas was lovely. I tell you what we did do. We did OTT, which was the adult Tiswas.
Oh, yes. On Saturday nights.
That's right.
Oh, that was good.
We did Old Grey Whistle Test.
Oh, yeah.
We did so many just other different shows.
Yeah.
But it was that show was the one that sort of said, here we are. You know, we're all right, you know, we don't be scared.
Yeah.
We can dance.
We can dance, yeah. They were great days, weren't they?
Yes, they really were.
And it's just feel good music. I mean, listening to those albums now, you come back and it just gives you a great feeling, and that's the same feeling that I got when I listened to 3 AM, which we're going to talk about in a little while, because it really is just happy music.
It is, and I'll be honest with you. People say, "What's your when you were writing this album, how did you set it out?" And what was? And I said, "Well, I only really know how to write one way. This is me. I really can't explain. I get on the keyboards or the guitar, and when I start writing a song, it comes out with that happy, feely."
It feels very natural.
Love or talking about dancing or I don't. I'm not going to be someone I'm not. I won't write a song about politics. I just come from that era and I love this kind of music and this is how I write.
It's PMA, positive mental attitude.
That's right.
That's absolutely right. And that comes over in the next track we're going to play now from your debut album, and this is Special Lady.
my special lady.
And if you've just joined us, this is Groove Lounge, the smooth side of jazz and soul. Andrew Ackerman here till 12 o'clock. My special guest in the studio tonight, Georgie B from the Groove Association. And the lovely Sharona Votlander's my co-host. A few shout-outs tonight. Will Sawney's in. Good evening also to Colin Watson and Jay Moore. They are listening in and enjoying the grooves. Will says, great to hear Second Image again. Thank you so much, Will.
Extra special lady. You're my special lady, lady. Extra special lady.
And a big hi also to Rob James, Colin Watts listening in tonight. All the lovely listeners at LMR, www.lovemusicradio.net, Jerry Hobbs. And a big hi also to June. She's been in hospital this week. She's out and getting better. So glad to have you in, June. Annabelle Peters also listening tonight. How good is it hearing Second Image? We can't get enough.
Groove On Promotions presents Soul Extravaganza 2 with a great selection of jazz funk, soul, boogie, weekender anthems, Motown and disco classics in 2 rooms. Supplied by a top lineup of DJs, Rob James, Jem Britton, Steve Scotney and James Anthony, with PAs from Bashira, The Voice and Georgie B from the Groove Association. On Friday the 5th of September at Doubletree by Hilton, MK Dons Stadium, Milton Keynes, MK1 1ST. Doors 8 p.m. till 1 a.m. Dress code strictly no trainers. Admission £12 in advance or more on the door. For early bird concessions and group bookings, call 0333 200 7213 or go to grooveonpromotions.co.uk. Soul Extravaganza 2. Time to get your groove on again.
Hey, this is Gerald Albright, and you're listening to the best community radio station for Milton Keynes, Seclo Sounds.
Yeah, the man is not wrong. This is Seclo Sounds Community Radio. And we were having a little jig around. What a great tune that was, Special Lady. Oh.
I absolutely... We wrote that in Tottenham, North London. Me and
Yeah.
Weston wrote that song. And I came in and you had this groove going, and you doom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and instantly, sometimes you can take a while when you write a song, but that one, I instantly went. Oh,
you sounded like Treat Her Like a Lady.
And then
Treat her
before you
like
know
a-
it, I went, oh, and then you're